Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a brand new makeup subscription service called Scarlet. They were kind enough to send me one of their palettes, so I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this look using their palette as well as the other products that they sent along with it. Before I get started, let me go ahead and give you guys a rundown on what this makeup subscription is and what they're gonna give you and all other stuff. So pretty much how it works is every other month they send you a palette. For me, this one I got is the March-April edition. This is in collaboration with Evon Wahab, which I'll tell you guys more about later. They send you a palette every other month, and for $29.95 every 2 months, you're getting 3 eyeshadows, 2 cheek colors, 2 lip colors, an eyeliner, and a lip pencil. So you're getting a lot of product for $30, and you're not even paying $30 every month. This is like every 2 months. I think it's a really great deal as far as like pricing is concerned, because I know that for a fact that I'll spend $30 on one product. I really feel like this is a great money saver, and especially if you're new to makeup and you don't really know like what colors to choose or what kind of colors go together and stuff like that. They pretty much put it all together for you, so it's perfect if you're a beginner, and it's also really great if you're still like a little bit more advanced, because these palettes are in collaboration with amazing YouTubers. The first palette that they had was in collaboration with Kelly Strack. That was edition 00. Then the second one was with Sandra Deluxe. If you don't know her, you gotta get on her channel like right now, because she's amazing. I love watching all of her videos. She's such an artist, and I love her personality too. And then this one is in collaboration with Evon Wahab. She's another amazing YouTuber here. She's freaking flawless. Oh my gosh, like girl slaying all the time. And the best part about these palettes, of course, is that they're 100% cruelty-free, paraben-free, and they're also made within the United States. They do have free shipping to the United States, but they also do ship to Canada and the UK, so all my foreign girls, you guys can get your hands on this too. This is a subscription that you can cancel anytime, so if at any point you don't want to have a subscription anymore, you can cancel it. Or if you just don't like that palette for that time or that period, you can also skip that palette as well. Definitely check out these YouTubers if you guys are filling these palettes, because they're amazing people as well. I definitely suggest that you hop on their channel too, because they'll also have makeup tutorials using their own palette. So even if you want to see how they use it, they do also have makeup tutorials on how they use their own palettes. And pretty much every single palette has like a different shape and kind of look to it. I know that the last one, Chandra, was kind of like all black and had like a textured type of vibe to it. I really like the packaging of this. I thought the packaging was super cool. Like I love like this artsy type of vibe here. So I was definitely feeling that. And yeah, I'm a sucker for packaging, so if anything that has great packaging, I am all here for. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this makeup tutorial, and let's go ahead and start this makeup look. Hey guys, so to start off, I already have my brows done, so I'm going in with this Anastasia eyeshadow first in the color Caramel, and I'm just using this as my transition shade just to make sure that the eyeshadows that I place on later blend into my crease and everything a lot smoother. So moving on to the palette, I'm using the shade Sunshine first, and I'm using a fluffy brush to buff this into the crease area and kind of warm up the eyes a little bit more. This is by far my favorite color out of the palette. I love all the other shades, but this shade is my all-time favorite because it is more of like an orangey color, and I love like all those warmer shades. So then I'm going to go ahead into the shade Fudge, and I'm just going to place this more so into the outer corner just to kind of start giving the eyes a little bit of extra depth. Then I'm going back into that shade Sunshine, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in the lid area, and I'm just making sure that there's no empty spaces in between the crease and the lid. And all of the eyeshadows in this palette are super pigmented, and they blend out amazingly. The orange shade is a little bit more on the sheer side, but I actually like that fact because it's a little bit more natural looking versus having like a really bright orange eyeshadow. So I feel like it's definitely more wearable. Then I'm going to go ahead and take some concealer and just start to clean up that lower lash line there, the outer corner, just to make sure I have a nice clean look. And you just want to make sure that you blend that out really, really well so it blends in nicely into your foundation. So for primer today, I'm using Becca's First Light Primer, and I've been using this for about a week now, and I really like it. I love the way it feels on the skin. It's like really almost like cooling kind of. It just feels really, really nice. So if you guys get your hands on it, definitely give it a try because it's amazing. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place on my foundation. I'm using a mixture of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation along with L'Oreal's True Match foundation, and I'm doing this because the Too Faced one is a little bit too dark for me right now. It's more of like my summertime shade. So the L'Oreal one is just gonna kind of lighten it up a little bit so it matches my skin tone a little bit better. Then we're moving on to concealer. I'm using NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm just highlighting all the basic areas that I typically highlight, you know, under the eyes, cupid's bow, chin, forehead, and blending it out with my beauty blender. And once that's blended, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I love this stuff. This is like one of two powders that I only use on my under eyes. The other one is the Benign Banana powder, but this is the one that I like to go for when I'm preferring more of like a natural bake. I don't even know if that's like a thing, like a natural bake. Like how can baking be natural? I don't know. But yes, I'm just gonna go ahead and set my concealer using my Laura Mercier powder. Next, I'm using the Chameleon eyeliner that came with the Deck of Scarlet palette. The liners are the only things that I kind of like struggled a little bit with. I just wish the formula was a little bit more creamy, but I do really, really like the color of this eyeliner. It definitely is something that I don't have, so I really do like the color, but I do wish that the liners were a little bit more creamy so that way they're easy to apply. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of wing out the outer corner and really load that liner on to the lower lash line to kind of create like a smoky base before I put on my next eyeshadow. So then I'm going into the color Mermaid, and then I'm gonna press this into the lower lash line on top of that liner. And I really, really like this eyeshadow a lot. This color is so pretty, and it definitely fits like the spring, summer kind of vibe and everything. So I was definitely feeling this shade. I'm gonna go ahead and use Sunshine again and place that on the lower lash line as well, just to kind of smoke out the lash line a little bit more so it's not so harsh. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the inner corners. I'm using the color Halo from the palette, and this is the highlighter shade, and I'm just placing this on the inner corners just to kind of brighten the eyes a little bit more. I love highlighting, you guys already know that, so I'm definitely loading on the highlighter. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the L'Oreal Voluminous wait, this is not an eyeshadow primer. This is a mascara primer, and I'm just gonna place this on the lower lashes only. I don't put this on my top lashes because I'm already gonna be wearing falsies, so it kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm just putting it on the lower lashes. Then for mascara, I'm using Tarte's Tarteist mascara. This is one of my favorites right now, so I'm just coating my lashes with some of that just to prep for my falsies. The falsies that I'm using today are from Lily Lashes, and they're in the style Minkonos. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm just letting you guys know because I did it off camera, so you won't see me putting on my lashes. So moving on back to the face, I'm using that contouring shade Sandstorm, and I'm gonna be placing that onto the hollows of the cheeks just to contour. I'll be honest, when I first saw this color, I was like, it might not work on my skin tone. But when I tried it, I was actually rather surprised. Like, it did show up on my skin. It took a little bit more building, but it did show up. So I was definitely relieved because I thought it wasn't gonna fit my skin tone, but it definitely did. You just might have to build it a little bit more. Then I'm going back into Sunshine. I'm telling you guys, I love this color, and I'm placing that onto the cheekbones as my blush. I saw Evon do this in her makeup tutorial, so I was like, that's genius. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it too. So yeah, I'm just using that as my blush for today. Then I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my face with the Mario Badescu. This is the cucumber spray. This is new to me. I don't know like if it's new in general, but it's new to me and I absolutely love it. It smells so good, oh my gosh. So I'm just spritzing that just to get rid of that powdery look. Then I'm going back into that shade Halo from the palette, and I'm gonna be using that as my highlighter for today. This is more like a natural highlight, and you guys know I'm super extra when it comes to highlighting, so I'm definitely gonna be using another one on top of that. But I do love like the subtle appearance of this one. It's really, really pretty. So I'm taking the Ultimate Glow Kit, of course, from Anastasia. You guys know I love this palette a lot, and I'm using the shade Golden Dawn, and I'm just placing that right on top of Halo onto the cheekbones. So like I said, the liners were like the only things that I had a little bit of difficulty with using. I really loved the color. I really liked the color that they gave me, but it was a little too light for me. So I'm just using a darker lip pencil to line my lips for today. I did initially start lining it with the Cake Pop liner, but it just wasn't like showing up for me. So I just started using a darker one. And I did use one of the lip colors as well. I actually really like this color. It's called Almond, and I'm just using that to fill in my lips. And that's pretty much it for this look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to double check the description box. I'm gonna leave all of the information about pricing and everything else about Deck of Scarlet down below. And you'll also find all of their social media, Instagram, Twitter, all that other good stuff. So make sure you follow them so you can get all the updates and everything on what they have going on. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're almost at 30,000 subscribers. Oh my God, this is so amazing. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys give me. I really appreciate it down to the bottom of my heart. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.